This is the Turf Zone Podcast, your central information and news hub, bringing together professionals from turf associations across multiple states to share things to help you and your business. Brought to you in partnership with our friends at the Tennessee Turfgrass Association. This episode is sponsored in part by Sod, world-class service on demand. Visit us online at www.buysod.com. Now, let's get in the zone.
Welcome to the Turf Zone. In this episode of Tennessee Turfgrass, we feature a member spotlight on Kenny Franks, sports turf manager at West Tennessee Healthcare Sportsplex and City of Jackson, Tennessee. We sat down with TTA member Kenny Franks to discuss his career, his advice for young turfgrass managers, and his future plans. Here's what he had to say. How many years have you been in this position? I've been with the City of Jackson for 19 years. I was first put at the city golf course, Bent Tree, as the superintendent, the worst 2.5 years of my life, besides the ones with my ex-wife. Then the city leased out the course, and then Mayor Farmer put me over all the athletic fields for the city for about 2 years. In 2005, the City of Jackson built the 17-field sportsplex where I became the sports turf manager. How did you decide to pursue a career in turfgrass management? From my college baseball to coaching and being Parks and Recreation Director in 2 municipalities, I spent a lot of time trying to improve the athletic fields. During this time, I also attended turf seminars, which increased my interest and enjoyment in development of this career. Also, when I worked for the city of Portland, Tennessee, during my spare time, I went to Nashville and helped Tom McAfee prepare the grounds for the Nashville Sounds. What path led you to your current position? In addition to the Parks and Recreation Director positions, I worked for the Nashville Sounds as turf manager, Tennessee Titans as groundskeeper, West Tennessee Diamond Jacks as turf manager, then to my current position. What is the best part of your job? The best part of my job is being able to maintain the best quality playing fields, making sure it is player safe, and being able to communicate with staff how to properly maintain the fields. What are some unique challenges of your job? Unique challenges of my job include pop-up summer showers while continuing play, and to have the ability to keep high school age staff interested in maintaining the highest quality fields. Another challenge I face is training a new seasonal staff each year. How many employees are part of your team? We maintain 3 full-time staff and 20 to 30 seasonal workers. What do you feel is the biggest challenge facing the turfgrass industry right now? Currently, I feel the biggest challenge is finding the best quality turf free of diseases and weeds, as well as stress from the weather and the high volume of foot traffic. What is one lesson you've learned the hard way in your career? It's a struggle to make supervisors understand how or why you make your decisions, spend money, or other choices necessary to maintain the fields at the highest quality. Do you have a mentor in the industry? I have several. Tom McAfee of the Nashville Sounds, Terry Porch with the Tennessee Titans, Tom Nielsen, Louisville Bats, Billy Clark, Clark Sports Fields, and Bill Marbut, Southern Athletic Fields. Even though I had an idea of what I wanted to do, I would call and get their opinion. I would either use their idea or coordinate with mine. What do you do in your free time? I enjoy spending time with family and friends at the river, fishing, playing golf, and drinking adult beverages. I have also started a seasoned nut business for extra income when I retire in 2022. My wife is Kathy, and we've been married 16 years. My children are daughter Cassie and stepsons Ryan and EJ. We have 4 grandchildren and my buddy Lacey Lou, a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. What would your advice be for people entering the turfgrass industry now? Never be afraid to ask for advice on problems or to get ideas from other turf managers or golf course superintendents in the turfgrass industry. You are never too old to learn new things. Kenny would like to give a pat on the back to the Sportsplex ground staff for making this Sportsplex the showplace it is. The fields could not be the quality they are without their hard work. Don't miss an episode of Tennessee Turfgrass. Subscribe at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also visit us at theturfzone.com.
You've been listening to the Turf Zone. Thank you to our sponsors, including Buy Sod, world-class service on demand. Visit us online at www.buysod.com. For more episodes of the Turf Zone, visit theturfzone.com and subscribe on Apple Podcast, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app.